And the last one, number 3, is attention to details matters way more than attention to volume. So many roofers only care about volume. I can install 5 squares an hour. I can do, I see roofers brag about it all the time, about, who's the fastest roofer. So roofers usually go for volume, right? Like big job, but attention to details is absolutely crucial. In 2016, I purchased this vehicle, and I remember, so everything is done. Your experience is finished, you paid for it, and I went to pick up a car. How much that chalkboard cost? It's nothing. Like how much effort went for Mercedes-Benz, Sears, I bought like 5 cars from them. It's little board, they put little bow, whatever you call it, and chalkboard. And they just said, Dmitry, congrats. That day I bought a house and I bought a car at the same day. And it says, congrats, Dmitry, on your new house, GL 550, and smile. How did it make me feel? Amazing, isn't it? It's little attention to details. If someone cared on that team to do such a little thing, when you finish the job, when you come to them, we give away Cutco knives. Cutco knife costs $150. You don't have to go so extravagant, but it has your logo on it. And when we have really big job or experience was really good, and especially when people gave us good review, not to ask for a good review, they gave us review, experience already made. Like they already love you, they already reviewed you. You come in and you give them something that you didn't have to give them. And now you're just solidifying the experience. I already have Mercedes-Benz. I'm already a happy camper. But for me to come to this and they say, do you want a picture like this? It's smart because now I'm going to brag about it on the internet. But look for attention to details. One of the smartest people in business are window washer guys. Like, have you ever noticed if you have people bring you a car, like, how do you call them? Valet parking guys. So when they bring you a car, if they clean your window really quick or do something in front of you, like why do they do it? Because they want to show you that they've done something extra. When you have a employee, like people notice little details. Like when I used to sell roofs, I would come to the homeowners. Think about this. You preparing for them a presentation. I used to sell a lot of Atlas shingles. And I would put their name or their house. You take a picture of their house and you show them at a kitchen table how that house would look with a new roof. And you say their names out loud. Mr. and Mrs. Smith, this is your house. How do they feel? It's attention to detail. They feel like that presentation is for them. They feel very personal. It doesn't take you a lot of time and money to do it, but you do those 3 little things. You're reliable, you pay attention to details, you go extra mile during the job, and all of that volume that you did will only be better. Like I'll give you one more example. Our next conference is in Las Vegas in December, Paris Hotel, Las Vegas. We're going to announce it within a couple of weeks. My team flew there 2 weeks ago to see the property, to sign a contract, the whole 9 years. It's a big contract, a couple $100,000 to the event for a couple thousand people. But how we were treated, I don't think we have an option not to do business with that company. Everything I showed you, I've experienced 2 weeks ago. Here's how my experience went. And I just want to give you my experience. You listen to it, and you tell me if we have option to shop around anymore. We reached out, so Rosen Center in Florida cannot accommodate us this year. So we start shopping for other hotels. It's a big industry. We looked at Cancun, Tampa, Hard Rock Cafe, big guitar hotel. We reached out to 5-6 hotels. Price was, or either price or communication was horrible. Then I reached out to Caesars Palace, Caesars Properties. They have 9 properties. Within a couple minutes, we got a call back. We have a signed person. We have a quote for 5 different properties 5 different options within 8 hours. And then I reply, I said, is it, we've seen the maps, we've seen the prices. Is it possible to come to actually walk the properties? Absolutely. Here's how it went down. From the moment we contact them to us landing in Las Vegas went less than 14 days. Like I booked flights right away. It was literally, can we come next week? Yes, you can. So when there Friday, me, Igor, and Sean, stand up. That guy right there. So he decided to come walk the properties. Thank you, Sean. So we arrive in Las Vegas. We get Lima picking us up. We have 2 beautiful ladies. Their title is experienced managers. Caesar's Palace have people who are managers of your experience. And we didn't pay for anything. Our first dinner was at Hell's Kitchen. They showed us all the properties. They spent so much time and energy. They walked for 6-7 hours with us, showing all the properties. Experience was, I can't even describe it. They have 5 properties. So we went to Caesar's Palace, Caesar's Forum, Paris, room by room, everything. I mean, I know it sounds, cheesy or whatever, like, why wouldn't you do it? But they didn't have to. If you think that industry is not competitive, roofers say, oh, you don't know how it's competitive. Name one industry that's not competitive. Try selling cars. Try selling like this. This was competitive. We have Mystic Lake or this. We have to make a decision. Mystic screwed it up. We moved here. Every industry is competitive. Website guys are competitive. Look, Hook Agency is sitting next to roofers marketers. Every industry is competitive. But the difference is these little things. Granted, we reached out to 5 freaking hotels. We got quotes for $300,000 from Grand Rock in Tampa. We did. Did they do anything to earn our business? No. But that attention to detail, and how much do you think they really spent? How much Caesar Palace spent on hosting 3 guys showing, they gave us limo from hotel to the airport. They gave us rooms that probably would be vacant anyway. They gave us dinner and lunch. But these 3 suckers will not go anywhere. We're like, okay, done deal. We're going to spend $300,000 with you this year. Little details. But as a roofing contractor, what's your experience? I see roofers not willing to freaking print a piece of paper saying, I'm going to email it to you. We're a paperless company. They're not willing to do thank you note. They're not willing to do anything for the homeowner. What's the attention to detail that you provide? I interview a lot of people for jobs. Sometimes you interview the person and you get a thank you note for that freaking interview. I'm like, I want that person to work for me because they really care about this job. I'm just saying, attention to detail is everything. Don't worry about the big stuff. People will only remember small.